Yair Einsbacher is a fighter in the IDF's counter-terrorism unit. On the morning of October 7, 2023, Simchas Torah, he woke up to go to prayers and dance Hakafot. When he left his home, the siren sounded. In an instant, Yair knew that life would never be the same. He was right. Yair and his colleagues arrived at kibbutz Nir Yitzchak, near the border with Gaza. The battles were intense. He personally eliminated many of the terrorists. As he described it, you're in a kibbutz, the landscape is beautiful, but you're in a battlefield. You don't know where the next terrorist will emerge from, where the next bullet will emerge from. Finally, after a full day of heavy fighting, he eliminated the last killers and entered a house where many Jews were trapped inside, hiding in a bomb shelter behind a steel door that was sealed. He and his colleagues shouted to them, "It's the IDF, we're here to save you." They didn't believe them. They thought it was the enemy. He screamed, "Shema Yisrael, we're Jews, we're here to get you." They were too scared to open the door. Finally, we recited enough verses from the Torah to convince them that indeed we were their brothers. They opened the door. Yair, sharing the story, breaks down sobbing and he says, "You know what we did when we entered that room? We fell on each of their shoulders, hugging them, kissing them, embracing them with such love, excitement, and tears, as though they were our own children, whom we have just rescued."
אני יצאתי משם עם רצון אחד, לחבק ולנשק כל יהודי בעולם. אל תדבר איתי, שום פירוד, לא מעניין אותי.
I left there with one desire, to hug and kiss every single Jew in the world. Don't talk to me about any separation. I'm not interested. Yair at that moment discovered what we're all discovering during this time. Beyond all the layers, we are a single organism. And the organism is working. We are one soul that's manifested in many diverse bodies. As we heard of the atrocities in southern Israel, many of us thousands of miles away cried out in visceral pain. The anguish overwhelmed so many, it led so many Jews around the world to act in ways we never acted before, inspired by feelings we never felt before. Our nation was not designed to be splintered. You don't believe me? Ask Hamas. They hunted down and murdered in glee every single Jew they can without caring if he was on the right or on the left, secular or religious. Which demonstration you might have attended just a few weeks earlier, the Jewish woman who sent toys to the children of Gaza was slaughtered with the same joy as so many infants and babies whose only crime is Jewish blood flowing through their sinews. So we ask ourselves, what is it that we all share in common? What is it about all of us that they hate so deeply? This awakened that dimension inside of us that runs deeper than our opinions and diverse personalities. The infinite divine holiness embedded in every Jewish soul. Yair at that moment embodied the highest frequency in the Jewish collective consciousness. During monotonous days, we can live at a much lower vibrational frequency, judgmentalism, egotism, separateness, fear, envy, shame, resentment. But as we face adversity, the outer shells melt away like wax and fire. My most authentic self erupts. I love my people. I want to hug and kiss every Jew because you are a bone of my bones, flesh of my flesh. Surely there are differences of opinion. I don't think at the end of this war everybody will agree. But today I am asking my ego that as calmer days welcome us, I should not return to my mediocre self. I want to operate on my highest vibrations. Here is tonight's challenge. Embrace the person standing right near you for the single reason that he or she is Jewish. Because as Hamas taught us, that's more than enough. Or as the Christian Australian actor Nathan Buzz recently said to many Jews, don't wait for Hamas to bring you together. Let Hashem bring you together. Happy Khanukka.